Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. Yeah, you mad, bro? You mad? So, I'm not sure how you force a village. I think what you do here, you ring that and then they all come to the village square. I think you do. Huh, maybe not. Hey, you're supposed to come running, aren't you? Aren't you all supposed to come running? Come see me? I'm potentially your savior now. Apparently I am the savior of nothing. So this village doesn't really have anything here. I don't like these Taiga villages. They're like so many levels of these villages. It's like they're very haphazard and very all over the place. And quite frankly, it seems a bit of a mess. Right? It just seems a bit of a mess everywhere here. And I don't really know which way is up in here. I've already looked at all of that. There's nothing else here. Ooh, a weaponsmith novice. If I give him coal, he gives me emeralds. And then emeralds for an iron sword with knockback. Now, coal is not a renewable resource. If I could give him charcoal, that would be wonderful. But I don't have charcoal. And he wants coal. Which is not so easy to do. Okay, I've checked those buildings. Are there any more buildings to check? Doesn't seem to be anything else here. This village seems to be a bit limited. Ooh. Right, this is a trader. He's different. A trader, he has these llamas. You ignore the llamas and you speak to the trader. Yeah, there we go. So he sells you stuff for emeralds. Wow. Birch sapling, dark oak sapling, gunpowder, yellow dye, green dye, and white dye. What happened there? He's just made himself invisible. Right, I'm going to ignore him. Night is falling, so I'm going to hopefully find a place to sleep, which is this bed right here. And then in the morning, we're going to go back to our own home. We're not going to stay here. I've no desire to go and stay here. These villagers here, they don't have anything for me that seems to be useful. Right? Nothing here in this village actually seems to be useful to me. I got no, well, there was the pork chop dude. Maybe I could do, some trades with the pork chop dude. But other than that, there wasn't a lot. There's you here who will do a trade for coal. But honestly, I don't have a lot of use for coal. Well, I've got some, but now which way do I need to go? I need to go, yes, it is this way. Right. Trading for coal, unless he would accept charcoal, is not really much good, because coal itself isn't renewable. So I can trade as much as I like for coal, and it's not really going to benefit me. Now, the next village on my radar, I've got one. I can keep going that way. We could keep adventuring, and that one is 1,640 blocks, which is an awful lot of blocks to travel. I'm kind of thinking it might, maybe it's worth just investigating. No, we won't at the moment. Right, I want to go, it is this way that I want to go. Let me just double check. Yes, it is this way. Right. I want to go this way. So let me, okay, I need to, get round this bit. And scramble all, okay, this, now I'm lost. I'm not quite lost. Potentially, no, we're not lost, we're fine. If we're going to go to the next village in that direction, though, I vote that I take a bed with me, and every time it gets close to nighttime, instead of running back, and also instead of building a footpath just yet, I will instead just go to the village, and I'll take a bed with me, and I'll put the bed down, and I will sleep every time I need some sleep, and then we'll sort of take it from there. I've got cows over here that I can come and get, and we can take them back and we can sort of build them into our farm. I've already got sugarcane back, although I'm not growing it yet. The cows are the next bit, and then we can start putting the diamonds down. So I think that the next thing that we want to do is to get the cows. So then we can start breeding the cows up and getting more of them. And then once we've got enough cows back here, we'll be able to start harvesting them for leather. And we've also got the sugarcane, which we'll be able to get for paper. And that means then with our diamond pick, we're able to go and manufacture ourselves an enchanting table. And it was making the enchanting table that I stated was going to sort of be my cutoff point for being able to have, set the diamonds up in the counter, in the diamond counter thing. Well, next, I'll probably just stick another one next to this. We'll take a second signal coming out of that one, have a second one of them, and then we've got our second counter over here. Possibly, I think, the better way of doing it. Now, let's just go and have a look at the chickens and see if we've had any of them turn into grown-up chickens yet. Well, there's nothing added in there. I mean, maybe we have had grown-up chickens and they've just not dropped anything useful yet. Do that. See, they're already throwing eggs out. Those up there, they are putting out quite a few eggs. That much, at least, is working as intended. Now, if I'm getting cows back here, I need to find somewhere to put them, and I can either build, like, a big grassy area out front, or I can have them up here and just kind of put them with the other animals. Now, at the moment, I've got a mass of sheep in here. We've got other crops and stuff growing, and then I've got a load of sheep in here, and I was kind of thinking that eventually, you know, I'll want to move the sheep and I want to put them somewhere else. I've cleared off an area up there, and I was thinking that I'd like to kind of build that up a bit, same as like over here. This, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this area yet. We'll probably eventually end up like leveling it off a bit, but maybe not filling it all up to this level. Maybe I'll build steps all the way down, all the way along, so that we've got an easy, quick run all the way down the side, and then do another level down there with something. I've got grand plans for the base. Right? I have got seriously grand plans for this place. And up over this way. See, I've got a huge area now that we've cleared all the trees back. This would be perfect for the cows. We could start building stuff back here for cow. You know, we'll start working on that. Cows or another village? What do I do? Right, well, I figure I've already done the cows, so we will aim for another village for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start digging off the top of this hill, all the way around like this, and I'm going to dig out a big, large area, and ultimately we will end up putting fences and stuff all the way around that, and we will have a huge, great, big new area that is completely uncovered, and, you know, torches all the way around it, and then the cows can be moved in. We can have, well, part of it will be for cows. Now, I did previously find that the cows would eventually, like, spawn outside. When you go and reload the game, you find the cows kind of, like, spawning outside of the fences. And that started to be a bit of a problem. So, in the end, what we did was we changed the way the pens were, and we sunk them into the ground. At least I think that's what we did. Or I had them sunk into the ground, and then that wasn't working quite right, or something. You know, I can't remember now. But anyway, it wasn't... there was a few slight issues with animals spawning where they shouldn't. And it was a bit irritating, to say the least. So I'm hoping that we don't get... I'm hoping that that sort of thing has sort of, like, mostly been taken care of. And maybe it hasn't. Maybe there are still issues like that that we're going to have to deal with. But I'm fairly confident that it'll be okay. Now, if I take that off all the way over here like this, I'm going to have to go and get another shovel in a minute. I'm also thinking that we want to dig it off all the way over here as well. Like, if I come out here, I dug back to sort of this bit here. Now, there's bees there and there's honey, and I'm still not entirely sure what I do with bees and honey. So I'm going to leave those, but what I will do is if I dig off this tree right here, like that, and then I've got a big tree here that I can remove. It says, able to quite reach it. Okay, that's good. It is reaching the tree by the look of it. Get rid of this tree up here, like this. There's another branch up there. Take you out. One more up there. There. Right. Jump onto here. There we go. That's all of those out. And then there's another tree here that I'll get rid of. Don't know if I really need to. I'm going to do it anyway. There's a bee flying around there. Right, I'm sure that will be fine. I just want to pick up this bit of timber here. Right, that's kind of everything out on that side. Then I want to go through here. Leave the bee. Don't do anything to the bees at the moment. There's possibly a way to farm bees. I don't know. I literally know nothing about them. I'm going to go and do a bit of research on the bees. I mean, go and put stuff in the comments about the bees, because it's going to be a little while before I actually get to doing anything with them. So, yeah, if you put some comments down and tell me about the bees, tell me what I can do with them, what I can't do with them. Pretty sure there is some sort of redstone thing with honey, but I'm also reasonably certain that if I just go and smash the hive, those bees there are going to get all upset with me, because generally speaking, bees don't like it when you take apart their beehives. So I kind of need to remember that and be a little bit respectful of the fact that the bees may not like me destroying their home. I got not very much timber left over here now. And then, so I was thinking I'll clean off that hill as well. So I got lots of hills that I can clean off. Now, bedtime at the moment is all the way back over here. I'm thinking we'll pop down another bed just outside that we can use when we're doing these jobs outside and just like doing stuff like that. See, now I've only got one chicken here. All of those chickens that I had there were loads of them. There were absolutely, and this is what I don't like about these farms. See, I got 4 feathers in here that have now dropped, and there's 2 cooked chickens. That's it. Out of all that, I got 2 cooked chickens. There should be loads more than that. There should be a lot more than just 2 cooked chickens. But then, I don't use the cooked chickens anyway, so I don't know why I'm worried about this. Honestly, I don't use the cooked chicken, so what possible difference could it make? It does make a difference. It does bug me. I do like it to be sort of done right. I want to be able to pick up, everything. Supposing that the next village we find, we have a villager who does really good trades for cooked chicken. We need loads more. And that ain't giving us loads of cooked chicken. You can sometimes just see it actually happening. You can watch a chicken grow. It doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. But look at the number of eggs we're getting pumped through. There's a nice lot of eggs going on in there. Oh, the other thing that I want to do was I need to make an axe there. And I want to do that. Right, I want 1 axe. And then I'm going to need 2 shovels, because we've got a lot of dirt that we need to dig. And I'll pick those up. Right. Oh, if I put stuff into a barrel, can I then pick it up and carry it with me? Is that a is that like what's so cool about barrels? I don't know, no. Somebody should be saying, yeah, I've really got to look at these barrels. I can't pick up all of that lot. What have I got? Right, I remember how to make them. I remember the recipe for the barrel. I need a couple of slabs. All right, well, I'll make 6 slabs right there. You do 1, 2 like that, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like that, and that makes a barrel. So I'll put one down here. I'm going to go outside, and we'll test this out over here. And I'll pop a barrel down there like that. I don't want it sideways on. I want it standing upwards. And then I'll put the spruce log inside, and then I will use the axe. Oh, no, it does drop everything separately. Okay, so it doesn't do it like kind of the way that I was hoping, but that's fine. I've got these extra items. What about storing the barrels on this side? Let's put these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. There, 1, 2. A couple of extra barrels, and I'll put you down here. So then, if I go like that, 2. How can I make it put the barrel facing me? I can put it there, shift. Right, okay, we'll do it like that. There. Right, so the barrels are individual, but you can stack them all up, and you can have them that way up, and I guess you can have them other ways up as well if you want to. So for now, let's chop these down. We'll take them with us, and we'll use them for storing stuff out here. And want to, like, I'm going to do a bit more digging. I think we'll try and dig off most of the stuff that we've got up here. If we can, like, dig off the top of these hills, then we've got a huge level area that we can then start using for all kinds of different building projects. And this is, like, one of the more tedious aspects of starting off with everything. Look at all of this stuff. I hate leaving any of it behind. Like, I'll use all of this, these saplings. I'll use all the saplings. I will actually go and use them. That's the thing, though. I'm not going to waste them. I use them all. And the sticks, and, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the apples. I got so much food, I never actually use it. But kind of what I'm thinking is we'll get villagers so that we can have loads of really cool trades. And then all of the stuff that we go and build and make and yada, 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 we can trade it with the villagers, and we get lots of diamonds. So we'll be able to use that, we'll be able to use the villagers to buy all sorts of shiny things, like diamond stuff. I figure that's probably a really good idea. And not only do we get the shiny stuff from the villagers... Right, now where do I want to go? I think that's pretty much it for trees. Oh, there's a few over this way. Not only do we get the shiny things from the villagers... we can get, like, loads of building materials possibly as well. Well, not loads, but at least emeralds. And then we can incorporate emeralds into our build back here. And I always like incorporating emeralds into the build, because emeralds are by far and away the most difficult thing to get in Minecraft. Apart from, I think, maybe netherite. Is it netherite, netherrack? I don't know. Whatever that stuff is that you can upgrade your diamond stuff from. That's quite difficult to get. And there are some other challenge things to go and get as well. That can be, like going into the end and getting stuff in there. Those sorts of the tools and that. But generally speaking, for building materials, stuff that you can just go and put down and beautify your base with, emeralds are known for being one of the more difficult bits to get. So we will aim for some emeralds. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We aim for emeralds. Aim high. Aim for the emeralds, and we'll see what we can do with it. Now, the level that I was digging at was about this level. This hill over this side is higher than the other hill. So if I can smooth this one off a little bit, we'll dig all the way around the edge of this hill, and we've got another little bit of hill out over this side as well. Take all of that through, and then we've basically just got ourselves another big area that we can then turn into... well, whatever we want to turn it into, essentially. Another tree in here. Let me just take that one out. Dig you out like that. I've got another shovel that I need to start using. Right there. I'll go back through and do the pickaxe work in a minute. Don't worry about that yet. Let's go on round the edge of this hill. It is this height. Yeah, it is this height that we want to dig out. I got most of it taken out already. And then once I've got like a big area all leveled out, we'll get the cows back here and we'll start doing something with them. And I think that should be it then. We have the cows. We can start growing sugarcane somewhere. It doesn't matter where I start growing sugarcane. So long as I get some down and growing, then I can go and make the enchanting table. Once I've got an enchanting table, I will then populate a chest of diamonds. And we will set up another daylight sensor that is letting us have 1 diamond per day. Because almost all of you said that is quite acceptable. 1 diamond per day. And that way I don't have to spend ages going and digging for diamonds down in the ground down below. Because quite frankly that is a little bit tedious to go and do and watch and so on. Not that this isn't the most exciting thing you've ever seen. I'm sure this is absolutely thrilling to each and every one of you, but this only happens once. Like with diamonds, if we were going to go hunting lots and lots of diamonds, it would take us absolutely ages, and it's something that we'd have to keep doing over and over and over. And whilst there are some things that are fun to do again and again, not all of them are. Sometimes, yeah, you do get things that you don't want to be repeating over and over. And digging for diamonds is one of them. Now, I'm not, like I said, I wasn't sure how villagers work and how we can go about having a load of villagers back here. But I have seen from some videos that I've sort of not really paid attention to that my kids are watching. I've run out of shovel. There, right. I've seen like villager farms where villagers are brought back and then they're given various different jobs, and you can basically just set them doing all kinds of different tasks, and then you've got infinite trades with them, and somehow that gets golems spawning as well. So I need to look into how you set up a villager villager farm, I guess, these days, and that way we can use it to go and build a never-ending supply of iron coming in. I want to put barrels down here like this, and then we can start dumping some of this stuff in. Wait. There. Double click and put them in like that. There. Okay. The other thing I was going to do was go and build a bed out here, so I didn't have to keep running back the other side, but I have failed to bring the necessary ingredients with me just now. Let me just pick up all of that stuff right there, and that lot. Just go and see if there's any other bits back here that we want to grab. More of these saplings. See if we can use all of these saplings. This is all stuff that we can use. We can use them for picking up. We can use them for cooking things. We can use them for smelting things. You know, it can all go into the cooker, all of these bits. Right, let's go back inside, get a bit of shut-eye before something nasty spawns right on top of us. We can have a look at the chickens while we're at it. I really, really don't want something nasty spawning right out there. That's just bad news. And there's a couple chickens in there. Still only got 2 cooked chickens, and I got 6 feathers. So chickens are dying, but they're not dropping their cooked chicken. I don't know what the rate is for that. It doesn't seem to be particularly great, does it? Like it definitely doesn't seem to be a particularly wonderful rate, drop rate on it. Is anything gonna want cooked chicken? That's the next thing. Does anything actually want cooked chicken? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Now, this over here, I actually made, in my original Minecraft series, a chicken farm that was on a whole bigger scale than this. It was huge. Massive scale chicken farm. I had loads and loads of chickens over the entire thing. It worked really well. I had chests and chests and chests full of chicken. So if I could do something like that, all I got to do is find a villager that will take trades for either chicken or cooked chicken. Or feathers. You know, we could use feathers. I don't know if we can compost the meat from the chickens. Not sure if that's a thing. There's a remains of a zombie there. Poor fellow. He didn't quite make it, did he? Right. Let's just pick off these few blocks right here. It's gonna be really nice to have... This is why I'm sort of thinking maybe I should leave this bit for a minute and just get the cows in here. Rather than trying to do something quite this scale... Let's do it a little bit on a smaller scale and just have the cows here so they can start the diamonds spawning. That might be a better thing to do. You know what? We'll get some cows here. We'll change a plan. Because of how long it takes to mine anything with the pickaxes and so on, I want the cows here a bit faster than what I'm getting them here at the moment. So, in order to facilitate that, I'm going to build a temporary pen for the cows over on this side of the property. We're going to just go down here a minute, and I'm going to harvest these. There, I've got some bushes. I'll leave those. The cows will go right here somewhere. Quite sure exactly where, but they will go there. So I need to go in here. I want oak fence there. Oak fence gate, and more oak fence there. We'll leave the dandelions. I look in this one. I can ditch the birch saplings. The oak saplings there. I've got 21 of them. You know, let's just dump them in here. Spruce log. Oak log. I'll keep the oak log. Jungle planks can go. I've got room for the berries anymore. I've got another egg I'm carrying around. I got more diamonds. They can go in this one. I really hope that this chest doesn't end up getting blown up, because that could be really bad. Apples right in there. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Right. Out this side. Oak fence. There. Oak fence gate. Right there. Put a little bit of an oak fence. Now, the other thing, I'm kind of worried about the creatures dropping. Although if they drop from all the way up there, they will just die. So that's not going to be a problem for us. So if we'll put a fence out there, I'll leave one bit of gap right there. And we will put a fence there. Like that. And I'll come down this way. Right. I'll have one fence there, and then I'll also have one fence, one gate there, and I'll have one gate there. This is only a temporary measure. This is not a permanent thing. It's just a temporary thing. On there, here. Okay, you're not supposed to do that. Will you stop? Put on top. There, like that. That's what you're supposed to do. Well, you couldn't do that in the first place. One there and one there. Right. I close that one. I'll go over here and I'll have that one open. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. If you have time, do please consider checking out the links in the description down below. There is one for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers, including but not limited to Minecraft and Farming Simulator. And there is also Fanatical, who sell vast quantities of computer games at very reasonable prices. There is also a discount code in the description alongside the link. If you've enjoyed this video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye and see you later.